What will it take for it to stop mass shootings in America? A complete culture change. Was there another shooting in America on top of the Buffalo one? Is that why there are suddenly all these AskReddit questions? I want to know how an 18 years old gets in the frame of mind where he wants to shoot up an elementary school. Also want to know how he got in. I can't get in my kid's school without at least getting buzzed in. Edit. I see in the news this morning he shot his way in. Jesus. Nothing that anyone is actually willing to do, obviously. They used to hand out free personal-sized pizza coupons for reading books when I was in elementary school. Maybe we can do something like that? First and foremost, stop treating it like a soap opera. The news channels detail and go over so much on these shootings it isn't reporting. It's entertainment. It's become so mainstream that at this point I just shrug and go, oh. Another one. Whatever. I'll hear about it for another few months. Then some other kid will glorify it, cause TV and do it himself because he needs the attention and monkey see monkey do. It's obvious how to get that attention from as many people as possible all at once. The problem is much deeper than this and takes people more qualified than I to solve. But this is where it starts. Edit. I'd like to clarify that my stance isn't some total media censorship on the matter. Simply that the focus has to stop being 99% on the shooter and thus further inspiring more violence. This will sound horrific, but photos of the crime scene, yes, of the dead children. Vietnam's trajectory was heavily influenced by the press being able to capture the atrocities committed, experienced by our own. Think about the most famous photos, we all know the ones. I'm thinking of the gun to the man's head in the street as I type. Or the teenage girl screaming over her dead friend at Kent State. Compare that to what photos we have of Iraq. Very little. And how does this difference in documentation affect the American psyche? We see one war, documented well, with few secrets. The other shrouded by heroic photos of soldiers with children in their arms right now. The photos we have of shootings are at a distance in the aftermath. Or are of memorials where people cry together. It creates a distance in everyone's mind. Even a sense of inevitability. Because we have seen it so many times. Both in our collective minds. And that of politicians. We can ignore dead children because we have never had to see them actually lying dead. Covered in blood. Perhaps eyes open and staring at nothing. It's horrific for me to even type the reality of what it might look like. But yet we openly wax philosophically online about the horrors that the families experience in the aftermath. Not about a 5-year-old covered in blood with a bullet in their chest. Why? It's too horrific to even say. Right? And it will keep happening until we actually have to literally look at it. Nothing changed the last time children barely older than toddlers were shot. Nothing will change this time. America has this weird culture of self-hatred and people who enjoy being angry about things. I'm at a loss to explain it. Columbine was April 20, 1999. A complete reform of society as a whole in effectively every level. So in short, they won't stop. Swapping the budgets for education and defense. Probably a meteor. High school admin who is stepping down after this year. This is my last week in a high school and here is my perspective. Parents need to listen and hug their children more. They need to stop playing friend or dictator and actually explain why they do the things they do. Give your kids your time. Every great teacher I work with, they are like magnets to the kids because they give them attention. In that this year alone I dealt with a bomb threat and had the kid I would label as our most probable school shooter tell me, most people think that if they are nice to me, I don't know, that if I became a shooter, I wouldn't shoot them. But I still think I would. Shrugs. Today, I had to fill out a CPS report because a mom came to the school and started hitting her 14-year-old daughter in the face. So, here's the deal. And I don't care if one person reads this or 10,000. Give your kids a hug. Give your neighbor's kid a hug. Tell them, it's okay to be angry. We all get angry. We all get sad. However, it's how we deal with it that separates us from animals. Last, remind them no matter what, no matter the time of day or night, if they need you, like really need you, that you will be there for them and mean it, and stop taking your anger out on kids. MRB. The children of important people will have to fall victim. They don't care if us riffraff die off. We've all just been cannon fodder all this time besides. Cessation of the sensationalism that typically occurs after them would be a good start. The answer sure as hell is not on Reddit. Wow, this sure got blown up. No pun intended. Thanks for the upvotes and the awards. Edit 1. People who are saying the answer is gun control. I mean, seriously? That is not a very innovative answer, and it did not even originate on Reddit. I have seen 3 viable ways for stricter gun control in this very thread. Good luck trying to get the Senate to pass a bill on those ideas. For those who are blaming Republicans, you are probably never going to have a full majority of Democrats in the Senate. What are you going to do about it? You need to convince enough Republicans to vote on the bill. Because this is a radioactive issue and nobody wants to touch it. So blaming Republicans alone is stupid, even though Republicans are more stubborn. Sometimes unreasonably. To those who are saying, unless a loved one of a politician got shot in these mass shootings, you must be in a really dark place to suggest this. But in that case, if it were a Republican, he will lament that the adult accompanying the child did not have a gun or a gun bigger than the shooter. If it were a Democrat, they will want to take guns away from everyone. There is no sense of proportion. At this time, even a cosmetic bill which issues guidelines such as strict background and credit score checks is even accepted in the Senate. Take it as a win. Or organize a big annual protest so that you can get all the politicians to actually listen to you. Proposing solutions on Reddit is not going to do anything because I doubt someone from a senator's team or a Congress member's team is scrolling through these comments looking for a way to impress their boss. Compare the alarmingly high incidence of school shootings in the US to the rest of the civilized world. Then ask them what they think the difference is. When comparing 288 to 0 or 1, I'd say there is no reason to reinvent the wheel. It's not a secret, is it? https worldpopulation-review.com/country-rankings/school-shootings-by-country. We already decided in 2012 this is perfectly fine after 26 people got shot at an elementary school. And nothing changed. Angry parents make angry kids. Politicians stirring the anger for cheap gains does not help.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.